My dear friends, today I have an interesting question. What was the mission of Mahatma Gandhi? People ask me this question. What was the mission of Mahatma Gandhi? If anybody would like to answer, you can one by one unmute and try to answer. What was the mission of Mahatma Gandhi? I am asking, AiR ask. This is not Ask AiR. This is AiR asks. So what was the mission? Who would like to answer it?
Sir,
Ahimsa.
Just say your name and say, who said Ahimsa?
Sir, Lina.
Dinath. Okay. Who else? Surinder Goyal, freedom. And also typing is good. If you don't want to unmute yourself, you can type your answer. Anybody else?
All are equal.
All are equal.
Veena here, sir.
Harmony, Gaurish, thank you.
Sir, Sudeep, sir.
Sudeep, yes, Sudeep.
One of the important messages that I got from him is that when you try to do something for someone else, the divine power will help you in achieving that mission. That was one of his good learnings that I got.
Very good.
Sir, non-violence. Non-violence. Non-violence.
Very good. Sanjay Das, you are giving the most popular mission of Mahatma Gandhi.
बुरा नहीं देखना, बुरा नहीं सोचना, बुरा नहीं बोलना.
Good. Karan Singh says, Karan Singh has typed out a mission of realization of the truth. My dear friends, today I learned something new. Today I learned something very new. The mission of Mahatma Gandhi was God realization. In his autobiography, Mahatma Gandhi writes, Ye Satyagraha, Ahimsa, freedom movement is not my mission. That's not my mission. These are the words of Mahatma Gandhi. The words of Mahatma Gandhi, he says, I want moksha. I want realization. I want enlightenment. Karan Singh said self-realization. No, self-realization was on the path. He wanted more than self-realization. He wanted self-realization plus he wanted God realization. Think about it, my dear friends. Those of you who are blinking, what is AiR talking? What is AiR talking about? It's a very profound matter. A very profound matter that Mahatma Gandhi, who is known as the father of the nation, who is known for the freedom movement, who is known for Satyagraha, who is known for Ahimsa, nobody knows him to be Mahatma. He is Mahatma. Mahatma means Mahatma. Therefore, he is like Paramatma. That is Mahatma. Mahatma has a very divine meaning. We talk of Gandhi. Gandhi is not the important thing. The important thing is Mahatma. When somebody shot him with bullets, what were the words that came out of his mouth? The words that came out of his mouth were just two words.
Hey Ram.
Hey Ram. Hey Ram. Can you think what was that man? I never realized it. I never paid attention. I have studied his autobiography 15 years back when I wrote a book on Brahmacharya. I studied his life at that time. But friends, today I have learned something and I'm sharing that learning with you. That somebody like Mahatma Gandhi is known, Mahatma Gandhi is known not for his sainthood. He is known all over India for the one who got Indian independence. But look at the entire 130 crores. Look at the 1+ billion people have not picked the essence of that Mahatma's message. That his mission of life was moksha, enlightenment. What we are all talking every day on the Zoom call. Therefore, I am very happy today to share with you. We get back to questions. I saw 2-3 things flashing, so questions, please. Leena Anand, first question from Leena.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Sir, my name is Daman.
Your name is Daman.
Daman.
Yes, Daman.
I have a question. When I am enlightenment and my body dies, where will my soul go?
How old are you, Daman?
Sir, 13.
13. So, Daman, have you ever blown a balloon in your life?
Yes, sir.
So you blow a balloon. Now this big balloon in your hand. Now you burst the balloon. Where does the air go?
In the air.
The air goes in the air that is everywhere.
Yes.
So does the soul. When a person dies, you're talking about death, right? Not about, you're talking about when a person dies, the person's soul merges with the soul that is everywhere. We don't understand. We think air is everywhere, but we don't understand that even soul is everywhere. Soul is everywhere. Everywhere there is soul. Can you see? You cannot see. Can you see air? Daman, can you see air?
No.
You cannot see air. Soul is like that. Soul is a power that is everywhere. In your house, there's a bulb, right? You switch off the bulb. What happens when you switch off the bulb?
Light goes, sir.
You switch on the bulb. What happens?
Light comes.
Good.
It becomes light.
Good. But can you see electricity?
No.
You cannot see electricity. But you want to see? I'll show you. You want to see electricity? You put your finger inside the bulb. What will happen? Abdaman, if you put your finger inside the bulb, what will happen?
We'll get shock.
Correct. That means you know electricity is there, but you can't see it. That is, I'm very happy that the 13, you're son of Mutkula and Leena Anand.
Yes.
Okay, very good, Daman. Very good question. Thank you for joining us. And we'll go on to the next question. Thank you. Bridget, is it a typed question? So Bridget's question is here, my dear Bridget. What is the difference between karma and destiny? Please, dear Bridget, karma is the cause of destiny. It is because of karma that we have destiny. What is destiny? Bridget, okay, we all talk about destiny. I have such a bad destiny. Oh, I am destined to die early. Oh, I am destined to always lose in the casino. People say like that. Oh, my luck is very bad. I always lose. Or he's such a good, his destiny is so good. Destiny is equal to karma. For example, if there is a strawberry tree, the strawberries are growing on the tree. It's not because of destiny. Is it because of destiny? No. It is because what you planted. You planted strawberries, you got strawberries. If you planted blueberries, you would get blueberries. If you planted cherries, you would get cherries. There is no destiny. Destiny appears. It appears as a destiny. It appears to be destiny, but in reality, it is not destiny. It is karma, which means the law, which is based on a principle, as you sow, so shall you reap. We human beings, unfortunately, we don't understand this principle and we talk of luck, we talk of serendipity, fate. No, it's all karma, karma, karma. Everything is karma. So, Bridget, clear, right? It is
Thank you so
karma.
much for your answer.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you. Next question. Gaurish has also typed a question. Can we reduce our karma by doing some good work? Does it work? Of course it does. Karma works like a bank account. You know, a bank account, if you suppose you have taken your credit card and you keep on spending on your credit card, spend, so much spending. Now, how do you nullify that spending? You can. You go to the bank and you deposit and deposit and deposit and deposit and deposit, and the negative becomes positive. Therefore, do not imagine that you cannot nullify karma. We all are able to redeem, to delete, to cancel, to negate our karma. Bad karma can be negated by good karma, just as good karma that you do will be destroyed by bad karma. Therefore, be careful of your karma. Do not do bad karma because bad karma doesn't really help. Next question. Karan Singh.
Sir, I typed.
You typed. There's a new fashion, everybody is typing. Normally people are asking live questions. Karan Singh, yesterday you spoke soul is choiceless. According to you, soul is nothinglessness, like air. It is and it isn't. This is a tricky thing you're trying to say, but let me explain. Soul is a power. The soul does not decide whether the light in your house will be white or blue or green. It decides on what bulb you put. The current doesn't decide whether you will give a blue color light or green color light. The current is power. The soul is power. The moment you think the soul to be something, some entity, you go in the wrong direction. So please understand that the soul, it doesn't make any choices. It creates a consciousness in which a human being can make choices. So it is in the consciousness created by the soul that the mind and ego, me, makes the choice and it drives the body to act. The body is just an instrument. The driver is me, mind and ego. Next question is from Anshul Goswami. The question is there any reversal of karma? Are there anything like good and bad karma? Of course. Every time you do good, it's good karma. Every time you do bad, it's bad karma. Just like I said now in the bank, debit, credit, credit, debit, debit, credit, debit, credit. Okay, some people say, no, it doesn't work like that. If you do 10 bad karma, you will get 10 bad reactions. 10 good karma, 10 good reactions. No, nobody really can define yes or no. But the logic is that if you do bad deeds, your good deeds can negate the karma caused by bad deeds. But remember this, anybody saying something on karma, we cannot say it with complete authority. We can say it only out of our limited inference, our limited intelligence. The human intelligence is very limited. What we see, we can infer. We can refer to this is happening, therefore it must be like this. A child is born blind. Why was the child born blind? It's not because the child has any fault or God is to blame. No. The child is carrying karma. That's why it's born blind. Therefore, nobody can define karma, but yes, Anshul, good karma, bad karma, they can get balanced. And we must keep on not only increasing our good karma, since there are so many questions on karma today, I thought there'll be questions on Gandhi, but since there's so many if our good karma goes up, 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 and our bad karma comes down, 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 fine. But there'll be no moksha. There'll be no liberation. Because to be rewarded for our good karma, we have to come back to earth. If we come back to earth, again we will suffer. Therefore, our goal is liberation. Our goal is to be liberated and to be unified with God. That's the ultimate goal. Thank you. Next question, please. Again, it's a question that is typed. Nishu Master, animals are not karthas. They are not the doer of action, but some animals, dogs for instance, are known for heroic deeds and acts of courage and love. Does this balance out the negative karma of the me that is reborn as an animal? Nishu Mathur, the fact is that, as I just said, we don't know exactly how the karma in an animal will be balanced. But what we realize is the animal has not got intelligence. So the animal experiences the suffering as an animal. You can see it. If a dog is suffering, can you see? Of course, you can see the dog is suffering. We can't. That's why we eat an apple, but we don't eat a fish. Because the apple doesn't seem to be suffering when we eat an apple, but the fish suffers when you kill it. Therefore, even Mahatma Gandhi said non-violence. Mahatma Gandhi said, I see God in every living creature. You should not kill. Mahatma Gandhi was having a lot of thought on the subject. So, Nishu Mathur, the dogs may be doing heroic deeds, but will that heroic deed reduce their karma? Maybe. But technically, the dog is not a karta. Therefore, there is no karma being recorded for the dog. It's only a bhokta. It is an experiencer of karma, not a doer of karma. Okay. Somebody made a comment on the. Can you please? Is it okay? But he can. I would like to ask him a question. Is it done? What is his name? Das. Das. Can you please give us your comment, Das? If you can come on either with video or audio, dear Das. I saw your comment and I'd like you to share it with others so others can benefit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, Das. Please speak.
Sir, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Das. Kindly give us your comment.
Sir, I have a small YouTube channel. I have just post 2 videos, but still, I have just read your books. I love that. I want to tell this to everyone. So, can I speak about your book in my YouTube channel, sir?
Yes, I can't hear you very well, but you can speak about my book anywhere you like. You can speak in your YouTube channel. There is no problem at all. Is it you have read some book and you mentioned you have read some books?
Happiness equal to success, and
Okay.
the secret within law of attraction,
So you're reading books.
fear of death.
Okay. What is your goal?
Yes,
What is your goal of life?
now just only I'm in the path of realization, sir. So I want to liberate.
Okay.
I want to know the truth in life. What is life? I'm searching for that.
Okay. Please continue joining us on Ask AiR at 8 o'clock and hopefully we will together walk on the path. Thank you, Das. And you can publish any of our books in any of your YouTube channel. You're free to publish whatever you like. You can share. We are happy for you to share it. Thank you.
It has any copyright, sir?
No copyright. Nothing belongs to me. Everything belongs to you. Nothing belongs. We have to understand.
Thank you so much, sir.
Nothing belongs to me. Everything is yours. Thank you, Das.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
We are going on to Sudeep Bhargava.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam, Sudeep.
So the mind is getting the inputs from the sense organs, or is there any other source from where the mind gets developed? Will it be only from the sense organs?
The sense organs are the horses that trigger the mind, which is the reins. But the mind itself is the monkey. The sense, okay, so for Sudeep, if you switch off all your sense organs, does the mind keep quiet?
That's what my next question would have been after getting the answer. Would have been that the sense organs, because we have the sense organs, the human beings have the sense organs, that is why we are said to be a higher life than many other creatures who do not have developed sense organs. Just for the argument's sake, they will have a better chance of achieving moksha because they can become thoughtless, or because their mind is not going to disturb them because they don't have the sense organs to feed their mind. That's only for the argument's sake. I know we have the intellect also, which is a very important tool.
I told you, your mind,
what I wanted to know.
Your mind takes you around in circles and circles, but your mind doesn't let you get to the point. Our goal is to get to the point, right, Sudeep? So
Yes,
so the answer to your first question, you're clear, right? The senses trigger the mind, but the mind is a monkey by itself. Even if you keep quiet, the mind will jump like a monkey from thought to thought, thought to thought, mind will jump. And these animals also have senses. They do not have an intellect, but they can sense. A dog can sense pain, a dog can see, a dog can hear. So I heard you saying somewhere that they do not have senses. No, they have senses.
I said all living creatures do not have the senses developed to the extent that we humans have.
Yeah, different creatures have got different evolution
levels of development.
Senses. Yeah.
Yes.
But again, see, our problem, Sudeep, is this. Now, since that you're talking about the problem is, what is our goal? Is our goal to worry about the senses of the dogs and cats and trees and leaves and fruits? Or is our goal to be in Satchit Anand? What is our goal?
No, our goal is for our own life. That's
So therefore, our attention has to be Apo Deepa Bhava, which means light your own light. Do not try to light the life, the realization of a cat and a dog and a rat and a lizard. Let them do what they want to do. Our concentration, dear Sudeep, how can I control my life from being a bhogi? How can I be a yogi? How can I use my intellect to make the right choice? Many of us, we are blessed. We are blessed with everything in this world, but we can't make the right choice. How can we develop that willpower? How can we awaken the God within us to be able to shine in that state of Sat Chit Anand? Many of us know the Satya, but we are not able to have Chit. We are not able to be conscious of Satya. We know many of us know know the truth. Imagine somebody like Mahatma Gandhi, not an ordinary man. Mahatma Gandhi says, the only thing I am seeking is self-realization and God realization. The only thing I want is moksha. I was flabbergasted when I got this realization. So what I'm asking is, Mahatma Gandhi, what he says, he said, people can be doing this and that. People can be taking care of their children and buying them skateboard and teaching them how to play games. But while people are busy with their family and children and cooking, people should not lose focus on their main objective. So Sudeep, I'm back to that subject. We should not lose our focus on our main objective. Our main objective is to get to that state of self-realization, God realization. That is the reason every day, our questions and answers are fixed just on this subject of self-realization, God realization. Thank you, Sudeep. Any more questions? Gautam. Yes, Gautam.
Shivamayar,
Shivoham.
I want to know that can karma it can be come back as a loss to us?
As a loss.
Yeah, loss means some human beings will lose gold and some business loss, some loved ones humans will die.
Of course. What is the reason we lose? What is the reason we have a business loss? What is the reason we lose gold? What is the reason we lose something in life? It's only karma. There are two types of karma. Dear Gautam, there are two types of karma. One is a karma. Suppose you have a business loss because you did some bad business decision in last year. So you get a business loss in this year. Because of the latest karma, your latest karma is the reason you got a business loss. But suppose you have not done anything bad, but you're caught. You're caught and you're unhappy and you're miserable, you're not happy. What is the reason for you to be caught? What is the reason you are stuck? It is your past karma. How do you be liberated from the past karma? Only two ways. One, do good deeds and you negate your past karma. But better than that, enlightenment, realization. I am not the body, I am not the mind and ego. Drop all karmas. Drop all karmas and live with bliss. The Gandhiji made when somebody asked him, can you define the best way to live life? What did he say? Something to realize the truth and enjoy life. Realize the truth. I'll give you the exact words. So beautiful. So I wish some of you should, but if you have nothing else to read, please read Gandhi's chapter 10 on God realization. In his book in his autobiography, his chapter 10 is only on God realization. So I was just glancing. I think it's a very interesting subject.
So anything is lost. Anything is lost. it's according to karma. Anything,
Yes.
anything else, vehicles, anything.
Anything is out of karma. Suppose today I parked my
Thank-
car in, suppose today I parked my car in Chickpet. I did not lock my car. I went to eat dosa. I came back. Somebody's taking my car. Why somebody took my car? Because karma. I didn't lock the car. I didn't lock the car. Somebody stole the car. It is nothing about past life karma. But when there is no explanation about why things are going wrong, that is to do with our past life karma or our carry forward karma.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gautam. Currency. Yeah.
Yes.
Is an image. Karan Singh has sent an image. If someone reached to a point of realization, enlightenment, liberation, what will be his next life? If somebody has reached realization, and put back the image, realization, enlightenment, and liberation. Liberation itself means there is no next life. Liberation, the next step is equal to unification. Once there is liberation, once the balloon bursts, the air merges with the air that is everywhere. The moment the balloon bursts, therefore,
In the middle of enlightenment, if he dies,
if
like,
in the middle of enlightenment he dies, then there is no liberation, then he is born again. So that is the challenge. The challenge is that we have to go step by step. Neti, neti, not the body, not the mind. Tattvamasi, thou art that. You are the divine soul. Then you go, you overcome your ignorance. You overcome your ignorance. You realize the truth. You realize the truth, then that enlightenment leads to liberation, leads to unification. The moment there is liberation, at death, you become one with the divine power. So that is the secret of life. Last question. Nirma. Last question from Nirma. It's typed, is it? Can we turn our bad karma to good? Of course. We can turn our bad karma to good. Just like I said, you take a debit card. You have spent some money on your credit card. It's a negative. You have to pay the bank. How do you settle the matter? By paying the cash. So a lot of people experience problems in this life, whether it's bad health, bad family, bad business. Now, these are bad karmas. How do you settle these bad karmas? So the normal way that 90% of the people in this world try to solve their bad karma is by doing good karma. How do you do good karma? For example, you killed a frog without any reason. A frog was on the road. You just took your slipper and you smashed the frog. Now you're feeling guilty, but the frog is dead. The frog is dead and gone. Why did you smash the frog? No, can you give life back to the frog? You can't give life back to the frog. So what can you do? So you may say, okay, I will go for next 1 year every day and take biscuits and feed the dogs on the street. Or you can say, I will go to some anath ashram and I will serve the poor people there. So you have to be able to do some seva, some karma, some action that can nullify the sins. So that is the way to do it. My dear friends, today I am happy that I have the next 2-3 minutes to wind, but I would like you all to please concentrate. Today's my sharing with you is the life of Mahatma Gandhi. I never shared about it in any of my books as much. Mahatma Gandhi, that's why he was called a Mahatma. Mahatma Gandhi has a lesson to teach us. You know, what was the reason of his non-violence? Why did Mahatma Gandhi actually advocate that there should be non-violence? Only because there's God in each one. So I was just reading some of the quotes of Mahatma Gandhi. So when he was asked how to enjoy life, how to live life, how to What is here? What is the meaning of life? He said in 3 words: renounce and enjoy. Renounce and enjoy. These are Mahatma Gandhi's words. Then he said, the purpose of life is to know oneself. We cannot do it unless we learn to identify ourselves with all that lives. The sum total of that life is God. Today, I am so impressed. I'm sharing with you because we all know Gandhi. We've heard of Gandhi, but we've never taken Gandhi to be a saint. He says, my religion is based on truth and non-violence. Truth is my God. Non-violence is the means of realizing him. Why did Gandhi talk of non-violence? Because every living being was God. Nobody explained this properly. He speaks, God as truth has been for me a treasure beyond price. He be so to every one of us. So please read some of the things that he has written about realization. And the final quote I'm talking of Gandhi is this. Gandhi in his autobiography writes, what I want to achieve, what I have been striving and pining for these 30 years is self-realization. That is to see God face to face. And when do you see God face to face? When there is enlightenment, when there is God realization. My dear friends, every day we meet and we go one step forward on the journey. Today, I hope we have been able to take a step forward and you would be able to look at this picture more clearly. May each day, you and me together, holding hands, may we walk on this path of enlightenment. May we walk on the path of realization. May we move onward, forward, upward, and Godward. This is our ultimate goal, to renounce this world and to be liberated and to be united with God. Let us reach that state. If somebody shoots a bullet in our head, let us be able to say, hey Ramo. That is a mark, that is a mark that we have realized God. Thank you, and I bow down to you.